Hey everybody, welcome to our last boss battle before the Pokemon League, our warm-up match against our rival, or one of our rivals, Wally. And this time he is going to be a lot stronger than the last time I faced him off screen, when he just had a roll that I think was like level 18 or 20 or something like that. I believe now he has either a full team of 6 or at least a team of 5, and they're a lot stronger, so this should be a really, really good battle. But we're stronger too, so I think we can take him. Ah, Dash. I bet you must be surprised to see me in a place like this. That promise that we made back then. Thank you for keeping your end of it. It was really all thanks to you that I could make it this far, Dash. It was only because I lost to you back then that I could become even stronger. I'm sure that you and your Pokemon must have had to overcome a lot too. To make it all the way here, right, Dash? Everyone's grown so much. And now we'll finally get to see just what we all can do. Standing here facing you again gives me chills. But I won't give up. I won't lose anymore. My Pokemon have given me the courage and strength to fight. I have to win for their sake. So get ready, here I come. Alright, Wally, bring it on. Our team is level 43, which might be a little bit underleveled, but could make this a really fun battle too. And he starts with Altaria, a dragon and flying type. Very cool Pokemon, one that I trained in my equivalent for this game in Alpha Sapphire. So I did give Clever the Pidgeotite, its Mega Stone, finally, and this will be the first time I've actually used it, so I figured I would share that with you guys. I also used the Move Relearner to teach Hurricane, which will probably be our best move here. Hyper Beam would do a little more damage, but it does of course have that recharge turn, so let's go with Hurricane. What's really cool is that Mega Pidgeot has the ability No Guard, which means that all of our attacks are guaranteed to hit. There we go, for the first time, Mega Pidgeot. Very fast, very strong, a little bit frail, and the downside of our ability is that all attacks will hit us in turn, but I think that's fair. Alright, let's see how much a Dragon Pulse does. Not too bad, I can take that, no problem. And now that we're Mega Evolved, we'll be extra fast, so we should be faster than probably his entire team, unless he has something that's like super duper quick. And level 44, good job, Clever. I think with this Mega Evolution, Clever may have gone from our weakest Pokemon to our strongest Pokemon. Roost is a pretty good move. It's basically the flying equivalent of Recover. It does cause you to lose your flying type for the rest of the turn, though. But I think we're just a little bit too frail to make good use of that. I think the only reason we didn't take more damage from Altaria is because we are... because Altaria is a little bit more of a defensive Pokemon. Alright. So, Magneton is a Steel type, and there really isn't much that a Pidgeot, even a Mega Pidgeot, can do against Steel types. So for that reason I taught it U-turn, so that if we run into a situation like this one, we can just skedaddle out of here and bring in another teammate who is better suited. So he is probably going to use an electric attack if I had to guess, which means I think the perfect switch in would be our ground type, Tempo the Nidoking. And Screech. Okay, not an electric attack. Played it a little safe there. Our defense is halved now. I don't know if he has any physical attacks though. Magneton is usually more of a special attacker. So I also upgraded the moves and hell items of our entire team. And Tempo here actually has his final moveset, including Earth Power, which should be 4 times super effective. No way Magneton is holding on after that. And it might have Sturdy. I don't know if it does or not. I think it probably does. The ability that makes it always hold on with 1 HP if it has full health. Because of our U-turn, instead of a regular switch, it did not have full HP, so that worked out pretty well. Alright, a grass and poison type. Let's use Ice Beam, which will be super effective. We're holding a Poison Barb, which took a little bit of time to get. I had to use Thief on a bunch of random Tentacle to get it, but it was worth it. I also got a Dragon Fang for Tyrantrum the same way. Well, not against Tentacle, against Bagon and Meteor Falls. Some hell items are a little bit hard to get in this game, but worth it. Okay, we've been Leaf Seeded, which will restore a little bit of Roselia's HP, but not enough to really be concerned. I'm going to use Sledge Wave, just in case he does a switch or something. That's usually a good strategy, in my opinion, is if all your moves will knock it out, don't go with the most obvious one, because you might catch him in a surprise switch. A lot of the really smart NPCs will do the same thing too, so it's a good strategy. And Delcatty, a normal type. Alright, let's see. We don't have any fighting attacks, and we are holding the Poison Barb, like I said, so Sludge Wave will definitely be our best attack. And this should do a lot of damage, because Sludge Wave is boosted by Stab, it's boosted by our ability Sheer Force, and by the Poison Barb. I'm actually really surprised that Delcatty survived that. But good job to him, I guess, and we are still Leech Seeded. Not sure it will really matter, though. And just for a bit of diversity, let's use Earth Power. So you might be thinking that Wally's team is still fairly weak, which is true. It's not the best team in the world. But I do have good news, and that's that we will be doing at least one more match against Wally. In fact, at one point he becomes the toughest trainer in the entire game. So he'll probably be our final battle. And his team will be much, much stronger than. I think the only one he keeps is... well, he keeps Gallade, and he also keeps Roserade and Magneton, but they're fully evolved at that point. Alright, so Gallade is a Psychic and Fighting type. So I believe Sludge Wave is evenly effective. I know Psychic is good against Poison, but I think Poison is even against Psychic. So let's try. It's one of those attacking types that we don't use as often, but we'll see how it goes. And he also can Mega Evolve into Mega Gallade, a very fierce foe. We are faster, which is nice. He doesn't get the speed boost from being a Mega Gallade until he evolves. Now he does get the attack boost, so yeah, that's a one-shot. That's a lot of damage against a Poison type, but good job, Tempo. You put in a lot of work there. Alright, so against a fighting type, I probably don't want to send in Jest or Thrasher since they are both weak to fighting. So let's go ahead and send in Simon. And also we have our Chestnut, who is weak to Psychic. So Glade is a pretty good counter for most of our team. I think it's Simon and Clever who are strongest against it. So Moonblast is good against fighting, even against Psychic. This should probably be a knockout if we can survive this slash. And we can. Decent hit, but nothing that Simon can't take. And just like that, down goes Gallade. So pretty good battle. Pretty happy with that one. I guess Wally's a little less happy, but don't worry, Wally, you'll get better. I've lost. Ah. Oh, poor Wally. Huh. Dash, you, and your Pokemon too. Thank you for not holding back when you battled against us. For not holding back when you beat us. And Gallade, everyone, thank you so much. I feel like I've been able to take another step forward thanks to you. Oh, I know. I'll give you this to keep. I hope it will always remind you of your battle with me, and with Gallade and the rest of my team. A Dawnstone. Okay, I think that's what you use to evolve a Kirlia into a Gallade. Yep, if you have a male Kirlia as one of your partners, Dash, I hope that you might use that Dawnstone on it for me. Obviously, that's the same. That's the Rolts that he caught, that we helped him catch much earlier in the game. I couldn't beat you this time, Dash, but I'll stay here and continue training. And one day, look out. I swear I'll catch up to you one day. When I do, promise we'll battle again. That's a promise I intend to live up to. Well, I promise you, Wally, we will battle again, and I am very much looking forward to that one. Like I said, that'll be probably the final battle we do as part of this series, so I hope you guys stay tuned for that. But for now, we have some other fish to fry, I'll say. We had the Pokemon League coming up, and their Pokemon, I believe, start at level 50 and go up from there. So I'll probably train our team up to at least level maybe 46 or so and try it then. Because we are pretty strong at this point. We have pretty good movesets. I think we might be able to take them even being a few levels lower. But that is it for this episode. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. Be sure to like and comment if you enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon.